Hello and thank you for clicking on this Borderlands 4 video. In this video, I'm going to be trying to help you decide who you should play come September 12th when Borderlands 4 releases. In this video I'm going to be giving you a brief description of the Vault Hunters, their strengths, their weaknesses, what playstyles they are best for, whether they are best for in solo or co-op, and who they are similar to in terms of Vault Hunters we've seen in the past. I'm not going to be giving any spoilers in this video, as I think exploring the character and learning the character in depth is best on your own terms. First up we have Vex, the Dark Siren. The galaxy's first kinetic damage siren. Think dark magic meets heavy firepower damage. She can summon spectral minions like her Reaper spirits and her cat companion, while also shifting her elemental damage types mid-fight, letting you adapt on the fly. For strengths, she is hugely versatile. She's good at range combat, AoE damage and summons all in one kit. And she also has lifesteal and kinetic damage, making her great at sustaining herself in battles. For weaknesses, her minion AIs may not be able to match your quick reflexes in multiple fights, so you may have to micromanage them a little bit. In terms of the best playstyle for her, she is best for hybrid players who want magic flair with gunplay, or anyone who loves a solo build that feels alive around you. In terms of solo or co-op, she's great at both, however she shines in solo. Her summons let you play aggressively without worrying about being overrun and going down too many times. In terms of who we have seen in the past that she is similar to, if you loved Maya's elemental control from Borderlands 2, but wish she had more minions like Flak from Borderlands 3, Vex is your dream combo. Next up we have Rafa, the Exo Soldier. Rafa is a former TDL soldier turned into an exosuit assassin. His gear can digistruct weapons instantly, so he's swapping loadouts mid-battle like it's nothing. Mobility is his middle name, wall bounces, jet assisted jumps and gadget spam keep him unpredictable. In terms of strengths, he is perfect for run and gun chaos. He can swap from shotgun rush to sniper overwatch instantly, and he has a very high skill ceiling, rewarding quick thinkers and good gamers. In terms of weaknesses, he has lower durability, so you will have to keep moving about, otherwise you may end up dead. In terms of best for, players who like to be speed demons and players who love improvised builds and adapt into many situations. In terms of solo or co-op, he's great in both, but in co-op he makes a perfect flanker and draws attention away from the team. In terms of similar to in the past, imagine Zane's gadget-heavy mobility from Borderlands 3 fused with Athena's speed and precision from the pre-sequels. That makes up Rafa. Next we have Aman, the Forge Knight Warrior, my personal choice who I will be playing come September 12th for Borderlands 4. Aman is your melee monster, a Forge Knight with elemental drones fused into his body. These drones transform into many weapons such as swords, hammers, spears and even shields. He's basically a walking arsenal with fire and ice builds that he can melt and freeze bosses. In terms of strength, he is tanky as hell. He can take hits and he is going to be your sole damage taker if you are playing with multiple people. He is great at close quarters with his flashy melee abilities and incredibly mobile for his size. In terms of weaknesses, ranged fights could slow him down. You may need to find ways to close the gap. In terms of best for, players who want to feel like a god of war or just an absolute monster taking damage from all angles without feeling the impacts. In terms of solo or co-op, he shines in both, but I think he's going to be incredibly helpful in co-op, soaking up all the damage and aggro so your teammates can unload the damage from behind. In terms of who he is similar to that we've seen in the past, imagine Krieg's melee madness from Borderlands 2 and the weapon variety of Salvador as well. That would make up Aman. Lastly, we have Harlow, the gravitar genius. Harlow is the team scientist and the queen of battlefield control. Using gravity manipulation, she can crush enemies into singularities or fling them into traps. She's all about setting the rules of the fight. In terms of strength, she has unmatched crowd control, can make tough fights easier by grouping enemies or yeeting them off the edge. she is also great with synergy from explosive teammates. In terms of weaknesses, damage isn't her strongest suit, but she shines more as a setup artist and manipulating the whole battlefield. Best for tactical thinkers and anyone who loves turning the battlefield into a playground, manipulating the whole battlefield with enemies. In terms of if she's best for solo or co-op, she's playable solo, but co-op is where she will truly dominate. As she doesn't have the most damage, she's good at making everyone else better in her squad. In terms of similar to in the past, think Maya's phase lock meets Gage's creative battlefield setups, but with a physics twist and a disco ball twist. That would make up Harlow. Now you have an insight into the Vault Hunter's capabilities, who will you be picking? I personally am going to be picking Aman, as I like to play co-op and I think he just looks the most fun. With his range of abilities, his melee dominance, and the fact that he's the biggest and most dominating Vault Hunter they've ever made, he just looks incredible. Who will you be picking when Borderlands 4 comes out? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. More of these videos will be coming out and a lot more on release date. Thank you very much.